Hi everybody. Today we will start the new lessons of grammar gear, that is chapter 2, nouns, countable and uncountable number. As we know in our previous class that noun is the first part of the parts of speech family. We all know that noun means that naming word, means which object has a name. We identify it as a noun. So according to the noun's features, we can define the numbers as countable and uncountable. So today we will start the divisions of nouns, which we all know that countable noun and uncountable noun. In the previous video, I have told you that in the noun there are 5 parts. What are they? That proper noun, common noun, material noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. These are the 5 parts what is known as the different kinds of noun. So here proper, what we know, proper means that exact name. Exact name means which noun has the particular name and it's identified only one person or one place or one thing. And in the common noun we can say which is general to all. Which is general to all means which is common to all, like the boy, the child, the girls, etc. And material. Material noun means which is made of, the thing which is it's made of, the things. And collective noun, we can say it's in a group of nouns, a group of a collection which refers to the group. And abstract noun means which is related to our feelings or emotions, which is related to our feelings or emotions. So in this part we are discussing about the different part of the material noun which is countable and uncountable noun. Why it is countable and uncountable noun? Because the materials means what is the thing made of, like that this board, the chalk, the duster or the box or any dress, which is the material of these things, that clothes or that wool or the wood, all these are known as the material things. And according to in these things we can count something and we cannot count something. So which we can count, we call it countable noun. What? We can count it. Count it with a number like 1, 2, 3. So it is known as countable noun. And on the other hand, we cannot count, which we cannot count, we called it uncountable noun. Means we can, what can we do? We can measure it. We can weigh it. We can measure it or we can weigh it. So this is the main thing of the countable noun and uncountable noun. Now we will discuss the examples of the countable noun. So we can say that countable noun what? The boy, toy, girl, apple, all these things. And in the example of uncountable noun, what is? Water, oil, sugar, wheat, rice, etc. So in this part we can say that boy, toy, girl, apple. We can say one boy or two boys, one toy, a girl, an apple. So we can add the adjectives before the noun. We can add the numbers before the noun because we can count it. So it is known as countable noun. And on the other hand, the water, oil, sugar, wheat, rice. We cannot count it individually. We cannot count it individually. We can measure it with the kilogram, liter, page number 12. That underline the nouns in these sentences and identify them as countable or uncountable. And then write them into the correct column. So you can see there is a column under your questions. Now we know that countable noun means we can count it and uncountable noun means we cannot count it. So I will discuss the each and every sentences. Please listen me carefully and take a pencil in your hand and underline what I say to you. In the first line, there is the tables and the chairs in the room are made of wood. So here we have to at first underline all the nouns. So we will underline all the nouns. The first sentence, what are the nouns? Tables, chairs, room, wood, full stop. So in the first sentence, which are the nouns? Tables, chairs, room, wood. You please underline all these nouns in your book. Now in the second sentence, I have many storybooks. So the noun is story books. You must underline it. In the third sentence, my father wants me to drink milk every day. Here, father, milk, and day is the noun. Number 4. I went to the shop to buy some sugar and wheat. We can identify shop, sugar, wheat. Number 5 sentence. My brothers love playing in the snow. So, brothers and snow are nouns. Number 6. I had toast and butter for breakfast. So, we can say toast, butter and breakfast. Are the nouns. Number 7. Many children are afraid of thunder. We can say children and thunder. Next, number 8. The little girl is completing her homework. Here it is girl and homework. So, in the first sentence we can see that tables and the chairs in the room are made of wood. Say here table, chairs, room and wood. All these are the nouns. Now in the second sentence, I have many storybooks. So storybooks is the noun. Next, number 3, my father wants me to drink milk every father, milk and day. Number 4, soft, sugar, wheat. Soft, sugar and wheat. Number 5, my brothers love playing in the snow. Here, brothers and snow. Number 6, I had toast and butter for breakfast. So, we can write down toast, butter and breakfast. Number 7, many children are afraid of thunder. So, write down children and thunder. Number 8 sentence, the little girl is completing her homework. Here, girl and homework. So, what you have to do? You have to underline all these nouns at first. Students, so read it carefully and listen me very carefully. Then we will do the next part.